everyone, and welcome back to my channel today. My name is Christian, and today we are here to talk about the new record from New Found Glory. It is titled Makes Me Sick. This is the band's 9th studio record, and it's the follow-up to 2014's Resurrection. Now, when I got into rock music, New Found Glory had been around for forever, so they kind of passed me by. I kind of came in a little too late, so I've never really given them the time of day. And to be honest, I went into this record with absolute rock bottom expectations just because this band have been doing it for so long. It's their 9th record, and how many bands can you talk about who have continuously put out quality material 9 records in? But boy, was I surprised by this record. This is an absolutely great record from New Found Glory. Now they've still only got really one bad record, so this record's just full of great songs that have been written really well, are catchy, they're fun, but they have authenticity to them, and the band don't sound old. They don't sound like old men playing young music. They still sound young. They seem to have captured their youth on this record. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing to talk about on this record is just its overall feeling of fun. Now, for a lot of people with pop punk, fun sometimes equals crap, but that's definitely not the case on this record. The fun element is not at a detriment to the songwriting at all. The songs are still written really well, but they're just catchy and they're upbeat and they're fun to listen to. And there are more upbeat moments on this record, and there are more halftime epics. You get the upbeat feeling on songs like Party on Apocalypse and Call Me Antisocial, which just have great grooves to them that you want to jump up and down to. But then you have songs like Short and Sweet, which are more laid back and make you want to just sit there and listen to what the music is trying to tell you and listen to the message of the entire song. There is also a whole bunch of experimentation done on this record, which is so awesome to hear from a band this far into their career. There's such a great use of synths on this record, and again, not synths that you would hear on albums from Panic! At the Disco or Fall Out Boy, more creative use of synths, and there's a real sense of 70s and 80s all the way throughout the record. You can get that more 70s and 80s feeling synth on songs like Call Me Antisocial and Barbed Wire, but you also get more modern lead sounding synths on songs like Say It Don't Spray It. But the experiments don't always work on this record, and it's really apparent on a song like The Sound of Two Voices, which is just a little bit off-putting, basically only in the intro, if I'm completely honest. They use these Jamaican-inspired influences, it sounds Mediterranean-sounding influences in the introduction to this song, and it just pulls me completely out of the record. It's taking that cheesiness that pop punk has just that one step too far, and it just doesn't sound great. Luckily for this song, the chorus absolutely saves it. It's probably one of the best choruses on the record, and as well as that, the overall groove that the song has is really cool. Now to get into the instrumental of this record, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is in the guitar playing. This isn't just your standard 4-chord, power chord, pop punk record. There are some absolutely mammoth riffs all the way throughout this record. The guitar playing is just great. And the riffs aren't just for the intros. There are some really cool riffs that are peppered all the way throughout different sections of this record. Riffs that will be used to change keys, like on Party on Apocalypse, but then you have your more traditional pop punk riffs like on Happy Being Miserable. The guitar tone is also absolutely great. It sounds raw and heavy, and it doesn't sound like it's been polished to make it sound like a computer, which is something that a lot of pop punk records start to do. The vocal performance is also great on this record. The melody has been written absolutely impeccably, and as far as the actual vocal performance goes, the vocalist uses such a great range in this record. He uses every single part of his voice, and it sounds awesome. Not only have the melodies been written impeccably, but the use of harmony on this record is absolutely great. It adds so much weight to so many vocal lines on this record, and it's just such a great texture to have added. Some of the best melodies on this record can actually be found in the pre-choruses. The pre-choruses have been written so well on this record. You can really hear it on songs like Your Jokes Aren't Funny and The Cheapest Thrill. But the amount of massive choruses on this record is just truly impressive. There's not one single chorus on this record that you won't get stuck in your head at some point. There's also a 3-song run on this record that is honestly one of the best 3-song runs I've heard all year. It's just banger after banger after banger, and those songs are Blurred Vision, into Say It Don't Spray It, into Barbed Wire. Just a great run of songs that just flow into each other perfectly, just sound great. They don't all sound the same. They have their own unique flavor to them. just sounds awesome. If there's only 3 songs you're gonna listen to from this record, make sure it's those 3. Finally, the production on this record has been done absolutely great. The band worked with Aaron Sprinkle on this record, who is known for his real sounding records, and he absolutely doesn't disappoint here. I've already talked about the guitar tone, but the vocals also sound really, really great on this record. They don't sound too polished. They do have a polished sheen to them, but that's just to make it sound like a pop punk record. It hasn't been produced so much that there's no character to the vocals. There's absolutely character to the vocals, and I love that Aaron has really gotten the balance of raw and polished perfectly on this record. Overall, this is a really, really great record from New Found Glory. It's so awesome to hear a band this far into their career still make music that sounds vital and genuine. I can't wait to see these songs live, and I can't wait to see what New Found Glory do next. My top 3 tracks are going to be Blurred Vision, Say It Don't Spray It, and Barbed Wire, and I'm going to give this record a 4 out of 5. Anyway, what did you guys think about the record? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. Did you like the record? Did you not like the record? Let me know down below. We're here to have a conversation about music, so let's do that. But if you're just going to fill up the comment section with hate and insults, just know I'm going to read your comments and laugh at how pathetic your life is. Anyway, thanks for watching my video today, guys. Please hit subscribe down below, and I will see you next time. Fresh Currents.
Now the whole world is full of